Have you ever wondered why it seems like women are more likely to struggle with mental health issues? This is a question that often lurks in the shadows, yet it's one that's crucial to address. The reality is that women face a unique set of mental health challenges, a silent battle often hidden beneath societal expectations and norms. The prevalence of mental health issues among women is alarmingly high. This isn't a random occurrence or a coincidence. Societal factors, including the pressures of balancing multiple roles, experiencing trauma, and facing gender-based discrimination, significantly contribute to the mental health crisis among women. These elements can trigger and exacerbate conditions such as depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and eating disorders, to name just a few. In a world where women are often expected to juggle careers, families, and social lives with grace and ease, the stress can mount. The pressure to be perfect, to meet every demand with a smile, can be overwhelming. This societal pressure can, and often does, lead to mental health struggles. But it's not just societal expectations that contribute to the mental health crisis among women. Trauma, both physical and emotional, plays a significant role as well. Studies show that women are more likely to experience certain types of trauma, such as sexual assault and domestic violence. These traumatic events can lead to severe and long-lasting mental health issues. And then, there's the issue of gender-based discrimination. Women are often subject to unfair treatment and bias, which can negatively impact their mental health. The stress of dealing with discrimination can lead to a variety of mental health problems, including depression and anxiety. Understanding these issues and the unique mental health challenges that women face is the first step towards providing the support needed. We need to acknowledge the invisible battle that many women are fighting and take active steps to address it. It's time to shed light on the mental health crisis among women. It's time to understand the societal factors that contribute to it. And most importantly, it's time to provide the necessary support to those who are struggling. In order to effectively address these issues, it's crucial to first understand them. And that's exactly what we aim to do. Did you know that societal stigma can often compound the challenges faced by women with mental health issues? Let's delve into that a bit. Societal stigma around women's mental health is a pervasive issue. It's an invisible barrier, often preventing women from seeking the help they need. This stigma is a product of misconceptions, misunderstanding, and misinformation. It's a web of untruths that paints mental health issues as a sign of weakness or a character flaw, rather than the common and treatable health conditions they are. Imagine being in a constant battle with your mind, and in addition to that, having to face the judgment and misunderstanding of society. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Women are expected to be the caregivers, the nurturers, the strong ones. But what happens when they themselves need care and support? The societal stigma can make it even harder for them to reach out, to admit they're struggling, and to seek help. The effects of this stigma can be devastating. It can lead to feelings of shame, isolation, and silence. It can make women feel like they're alone in their struggles, adding another layer of pain to their already difficult situation. But here's the good news. We can break this stigma. We can normalize discussions about mental health. We can educate ourselves and others. We can challenge and change the harmful narratives around mental health. We can create safe spaces where women feel seen, heard, and supported. We can encourage dialogue, understanding, and empathy. We need to remember that mental health is just as important as physical health, that it's okay to not be okay, that it's okay to seek help, that there's nothing shameful about taking care of your mental health or about having a mental health condition. In the end, it's about compassion and understanding. It's about recognizing that everyone has their own battles and that it's okay to ask for help. It's about creating a society where mental health is treated with the same importance and respect as physical health. Breaking the stigma around women's mental health is a vital step towards improving mental health outcomes for women. Let's take that step together. Let's break the stigma. Let's change the narrative. And let's create a world where every woman feels empowered to take care of her mental health. While it's important to seek help for mental health issues, did you know that many women face significant barriers in accessing mental health care? Let's delve into the realities that make it challenging for many women to get the mental health support they need. One of the most significant barriers is the lack of resources. From mental health professionals to support groups, resources are not always available or accessible to everyone. Some areas may not have enough qualified mental health providers, leaving women with fewer options for care. Now imagine being a woman in need of help, and the nearest mental health clinic is miles away. The distance, coupled with the cost of transportation, can be prohibitively expensive and time-consuming. This leads us to another barrier: financial constraints. Mental health care, unfortunately, doesn't come cheap. Therapy sessions, medication, even the cost of taking time off work to attend appointments can all add up. These financial hurdles can make it difficult for women, particularly those with low income, to seek and receive the help they need. And then there's societal pressure. The stigma surrounding mental health can often make women feel like they're alone in their struggles. This feeling of isolation can deter them from seeking help for fear of judgment or misunderstanding. In some cultures, mental health issues are seen as a sign of weakness or are not recognized as legitimate health problems. This lack of understanding can discourage women from opening up about their mental health struggles, let alone seek professional help. The intersection of these barriers, lack of resources, financial constraints, and societal pressures, can make the road to recovery a steep uphill climb for many women. So, what can we do about it? It starts with awareness. By understanding these barriers, we can begin to break them down. We need to advocate for more accessible and affordable mental health resources. We need to challenge societal stigmas and promote open conversations about mental health. By addressing these barriers, we can make mental health care more accessible for women. It's a collective effort, one that requires understanding, empathy, and action. Let's work together to ensure that every woman has the support she needs to face her mental health challenges head-on. Did you know that support systems can play a crucial role in improving mental health outcomes for women? It's an often overlooked aspect of mental health care, but the importance of a strong, compassionate support network cannot be overstated. Just like a lighthouse guiding ships through a storm, support systems help individuals navigate the turbulent waters of mental health challenges. These systems can take many forms, such as family, friends, mental health professionals, or even online communities. Each plays a unique role in offering emotional support, practical help, and a safe space where individuals can express their feelings without fear of judgment. Picture a tree standing tall in a forest, its roots reaching deep into the ground, providing stability and nourishment. Family often serves as these roots, providing a solid foundation of love and understanding. They can offer constant reassurance, be there during difficult times, and remind their loved ones of their worth and potential, even in the face of adversity. Now imagine a garden flourishing with a variety of plants and flowers, each contributing to the overall beauty of the landscape. Friends are like this garden. They add diversity and richness to our lives, offering different perspectives, shared experiences, and mutual support. Moreover, they can provide a sense of belonging, which is crucial in combating feelings of isolation often associated with mental health struggles. In the context of mental health care, mental health professionals serve as the gardeners, equipped with the necessary knowledge and tools to help nurture growth and recovery. They provide a safe, non-judgmental space for individuals to discuss their feelings and experiences, offer guidance and treatment options, and help individuals build strategies to manage their mental health. However, it's essential to remember that everyone has a part to play in supporting women dealing with mental health issues. We all need to be more understanding, compassionate, and patient. We need to listen more, judge less, and remind them that they are not alone in their fight. By providing a strong support system, we can help women deal with mental health issues more effectively. The power of a strong support system is immense, and it's time we all play our part in building these lighthouses, gardens, and nurturing environments for those in need. Did you know that advocating for women's mental health rights can lead to better mental health outcomes for women? Advocacy is more than just speaking up. It's about amplifying voices that often go unheard and promoting change where it's needed most. When we talk about women's mental health rights, we are referring to the right of every woman to access quality mental health care and the right to be free from discrimination based on mental health. These rights are crucial, but unfortunately, they are not always respected or upheld. The importance of advocacy in this field cannot be overstated. Advocacy can help break down the barriers that prevent women from accessing the care they need, and it can challenge the stigma that often surrounds mental health. Imagine a world where every woman is aware of her right to mental health care, where she knows that she can seek help without fear of judgment or discrimination, where she has access to the resources she needs to maintain her mental well-being. That's the world we're fighting for, and that's why advocacy is so important. In the fight for women's mental health rights, we need to be champions of change, We need to challenge harmful stereotypes and outdated attitudes. We need to raise our voices and demand better resources and support. We need to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. It's through advocacy that we can start to change the narrative around women's mental health. By speaking up and speaking out, we can help to create a society where mental health is not just understood, but prioritized. We can help to ensure that every woman has the support she needs to navigate her mental health journey. The road ahead may be long and the fight may be tough, but it's a fight worth fighting. Because every woman deserves to be heard, to be understood, and to be supported. By advocating for women's mental health rights, we can help create a society where women's mental health is valued and prioritized. Are you ready to make a difference in the lives of women struggling with mental health issues? It's not a rhetorical question. It's a call to arms, a wake-up call that each one of us can heed. The battle against mental health stigma is not one in isolation. It's a collective effort, a shared responsibility that starts with awareness and ends with action. So, how can you contribute? One of the most powerful tools at our disposal is information. Sharing facts about mental health can dismantle misconceptions and prejudices. It's about arming ourselves with knowledge and passing it on, whether it's through social media, conversations with friends, or even in the classroom. Speaking out against stigma is another crucial step. Stigma breeds in silence, and it's our job to break that silence. If you hear derogatory comments or witness discrimination against those battling mental health issues, don't stay quiet. Your voice can be a beacon of support and acceptance to those who feel marginalized and misunderstood. But it's not just about what we can do individually. There are numerous mental health organizations that tirelessly work to provide resources, support, and advocacy for women. Supporting these organizations, whether through donations, volunteering, or simply spreading the word about their initiatives, amplifies their reach and impact. Encourage open dialogues about mental health. This isn't a subject to be whispered about in hushed tones. It's a topic that deserves our full attention and understanding. The more we talk about it, the more we normalize it, and the easier it becomes for those struggling to seek help. Join the conversation on women's mental health. Whether it's a social media campaign, a community event, or a friendly discussion, your participation matters. It's through these conversations that we can foster a culture of understanding, empathy, and acceptance. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of women struggling with mental health issues. Remember, mental health matters, and so do you.
Today is another good day. Unlock the path to your best self. Discover the transformative power of the 12 happy life secrets. Embrace all of them and watch your happiness thrive. Remember, your happy life is an inside job.